Hey docs, it's been a while since I've sent you a video. This is Ed Sharp. I'm your resident consultant here on the Million Dollar Practice Group. And of course, you know this is sponsored by the Customer Factory. Good old guys over there. Give them a shout out. Anyway, just putting a video up here for you to give you some information. I've written an article on this before and had it out in a newsletter, but I don't think I've ever talked to you guys about it. But there's four primary concerns, the top four in running and having a successful practice. So I want to go over some of the points on that today, just briefly give you some information here. Okay? Now, the first one, of course, we're talking about the four top concerns in practice. And the first one is purpose. Now, without purpose, you're not going anywhere. You know, you have to look at why did you become a doctor? Why are you there? It's the motivating factor behind making it go right. It's what makes you get up in the morning and go collect money from the insurance companies or whatever. So it's the force, the energy behind all this that pushes it along. So without that purpose, you kind of don't go anywhere. You're kind of blunted, you're not having fun. So that may need to be handled in your case if you have that. So that's called a failed purpose if you have that. So definitely call me. We can discuss that issue if you have that. One of the indicators of that is burnout. Okay, so if you're feeling a little toasty around the edges, you should definitely call me. Okay, or we'll set that up. I'll give you my email address so we can email back and forth. Anyway, we'll set up a time where I can help you with that. Okay, now the second one is new patients. You've always got to have new blood, new patients. All right, so that's just normal. So you got to look at, okay, now the Customer Factory is a great place for you to get new patients. There's many other sources, ways you can do that, talks, lectures, screenings, newspaper ads, the list goes on and on and on and on. And of course, it depends on what you want to bring into the office. But anyway, new patients is critical on this. Sometimes you got to advertise out there to bring in whatever you can, and then we go, okay, let's do quantity, and then we go, okay, quality, and work on that to get better patients, and then you come up with viability, which means, all right, now it's profitable for that. It depends on what your condition is at that time and what you need to do. Now, of course, your best source always is new patients, and if you don't have active referral programs and know how to ask for referrals, referral games, again, contact me and let's go over those, all right? Now, the next thing down is report of findings, and that's sales, all right? Now, I've talked on this many times about report of findings. Usually in a practice, to increase it the fastest is usually the report of findings. If the doctor, nurse practitioner, whoever is not doing an effective report of findings. So we have to have an effective report of findings. That's one that carries the patient's awareness and understanding up on the condition here of what's going on with them, what they need and why, and they go, yes, I want that. So the report of findings is critical, and usually the first thing to pay attention to, if your purpose is in and you got some new patient flow but you're not getting where you need to go, it's definitely report of findings time. Correct that. All right. Now the last thing on this is number 4 is staff. Okay, well, you can have some bad staff. All right. Unfortunately, with doctors, I got to tell you, probably the hardest thing to do is to fire staff. You hire them and then you fire them, but it's horrible to hang on to any that are not there on the same purpose line as you, working with you. It's like I go, why are you paying this person $15, $20 an hour? And they're giving you problems. When I consult with my clients and we spend too much time talking about a particular staff, that staff needs to go. But you need to know how to hire them, what questions to ask, how to really do the proper interview so that you've got a good chance of getting new staff and knowing how to take them and get them put on their post and functioning quickly and accurately. That's very important. You can't just throw them up there and hope they stick. All right? So anyway, any of these areas that you're having any difficulty with, you should be sending me an email. And that email address is edsharp, EDSHARP 333 @gmail.com. Love to help you. You can, if you've got any of these 4 issues going on, it's costing you thousands of dollars a month. Thousands of dollars a month. Well, if you're rich and you can afford that, don't call. Okay? Don't contact me. So, all right, good. I hope this helps. Love working with you guys. I've had some really great successes. So please don't hesitate to email me and let's talk. Okay, bye.